There we go. Yes, I did start my intro without you being able to hear me. I am sorry. I've clearly been off for like a good couple weeks doing this. I'm sorry. I hope everyone is well. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I nearly forgot what I'm streaming. So I have a plan, kind of, not really, ish. It's complicated. So I want to build with a new pack. However, I don't want to do like a limited pack build or anything like that, really. So I'm thinking of making kind of like penthouses almost, but with all the cool colours and very much inspired by the Mexican side of the pack rather than the love side of the pack. So I don't really know what to. How many? I don't really know how many penthouses I want to make. And hello, John David, how are you? And hello, Speedy, how are you? I forgot to bulldoze the lot, so I'm doing this by hand. I kind of know roughly the colours I want, and that is all of the colours, but apart from that, I'm going into this fairly blind. I want to take inspiration from the rest of the world, but apart from that, I don't really know what I want to do. Thinking maybe 4 kind of big-ish sized penthouses. Do you stop playing Minecraft? I didn't stop playing Minecraft, I'm just also playing other games. Can't stay too long, big day tomorrow. Ooh, fun. So I'm thinking, see how there's loads of different shapes? Like loads of different squares on these other buildings. And different colours. That's the sort of thing I think I want to go for. And maybe this sort of thing over here. I'm going to go into debug quickly. So if I press Ctrl-Shift-C, bb.show hidden objects and bb.show live edit objects. I spelled that wrong, didn't I? bb.show live edit objects. There we go. I think I've spelled that right now. Going on an insulin pump. Oh, good luck. Yesterday I got banned from playing Minecraft multiplayer. Oh, okay. If I go into the debug menu, the debug menu is awful to try and scroll through. So I'm going to see if I can find what I'm looking for easily. So I'm looking for this sort of thing, maybe. So this is my sort of inspiration. These sorts of buildings, I guess. These kind of colours. These aren't real buildings. These are basically like these buildings, but you can get them as kind of just fake buildings, I guess. I like the colours and I like the shapes. Don't know if there's any more. I don't think there's any more. What's that? Oh, that's cute. I like that. I will get distracted by debug. So, I think a big part of it is also the flat roofs. I think it's the 3 things that make it up are the flat roofs, the colours, and the different shapes. But I could also be entirely wrong. So I don't know, I've never built in this style before, so I'm trying to figure out my stuff before I start. Okay. I would also like to make a pool / community lot backyard sort of thing. I think I'm just gonna go in and start off by putting blocks down. Maybe make it big enough to be able to make a side yard. One there. Could make a kind of longer one here. Could make a smaller thing here. and one like that, maybe. I'm gonna move the lot, I think, over. I think I'm gonna scratch the side yard idea so I can make this a bit more square. And we have something a little bit like that. Maybe with tall wall height. I don't really know how I feel. I think this needs to come back a bit, to be honest. Maybe more so there. Or put it one in so it's not completely in line with this one. Okay, I don't know how I feel. But I also think if I go with this again and just slap on some colour, because I feel like it's going to be the colour that brings it together and makes me feel slightly more confident in this process. I got banned from Fortnite for buying too many V-Bucks. I don't know how you could... That's impressive. So, kind of want to do something like that and then do different platforms, I think. I don't know if it's too big. I think I might need to make it skinnier. Have them this size and smaller. But I'm just going to quickly slap on some bright colours. I mean, these won't stay by any means. But just for the sake of seeing, I guess. Could go with something like that. And then I'll put on a yellow one as well. Oh, goodness. There we go. Yeah, it needs to be skinnier. Okay, so maybe something a bit more like that. It's almost too long, I guess. Kind of... I'm torn between wanting big penthouses and small penthouses, and I don't know what I want. Maybe bring that in by one. Leave my phone up. Oh, thank you. I hope I'll see you in the next one. I will start streaming sooner, I promise. I will start streaming earlier. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a pain. I kind of want a 2-block centre. But then again, I don't know if that's too skinny. It might not be. We can try and see, I guess. I don't know. I want to look for some more inspiration. Oh. Can only search from above. Okay, that's great. Okay. They all seem to be fairly kind of small. I've definitely gone for big. So I could bring that in a bit more maybe there. Or I could come off this lot entirely and go into a smaller lot and make my life so much easier. What about a 30 by 20? I could go for a 30 by 20. See how that works. Okay, this is definitely going to be easier. What lot type is this? It is a residential. It's a silly small residential. Well, I guess it's a starter home. Okay, but I'm going to bulldoze this all really quickly. I know there's a bulldoze button somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'll get that out for the minute. Do that. What else should I put in? I feel like I should put in just the regular grass. I feel like nothing else has grass though. I think I just made a mistake. But I kind of want this to have grass. Definitely not that kind of bright grass. Maybe more so that sort of colour. And then I want something to match this. I don't really know what the front of the lot is, but I can change that if I need to. So I think it's probably a good idea to put in... I don't know what to do. I think I'll go for this side of the street. This is why I should always plan builds first, but I also want to get better at not planning things as much and sort of trusting myself-ish. Something like this. That needs to be thinner, I think. I could do something like that. Bring it in by only like one, maybe. And then put on another bit like that. Oh my goodness, I don't know. I'm going to break out the debug again. bb.show live edit objects. Oh. Debug. I kind of want something a bit like this, but I don't necessarily have the room to, unless I swap around the lot so it's this way and have something like that. I might just nick those dimensions completely. So oh goodness, I've put it on a half. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they are quite square, aren't they? My theory is it will match the world quite well, hopefully. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And hopefully I'll be able to do it. I don't know. I'm going to move this back a little bit just so I can come to the edge of here. Maybe do something there. Something a bit more like that. Okay. I could just build the entire shell around this. If I do that, right, and then I can do this. Oh, because it's debug, they're also able to be built on half tiles, which is slightly annoying. Like this, I'm gonna pull out a bit. So it's about there. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, this looks like so much of a better shell now. Okay. Right. Now I'm happy with my shell. Think I want maybe medium wall height? I don't really know. I'll move it back for now. Copy that, shove it on top. Do I want small wall height and then 3 stories? Then I could do that. Okay, that to me looks better. There's 3 stories there. Kind of like that. Then I think I'm going to go in with different colours. So maybe, I don't know. Are there any just like plain colours at all? Ah, there's these ones. Okay, so I would like to use definitely this pink. I'd like to use maybe a darker colour as well, so maybe a purple or a dark green. I also definitely want to use the turquoisey colour, this one I think. I think this is such a difficult style of building for me because I build suburban houses mostly. And I build cozy things. This is so kind of different, but I'm kind of already really looking forward to building in a different style. And this is already a little bit brighter. What about yellow on the side? Maybe yellow on this side. I could do like a cream sort of colour to go with these. Oh, like this white. But I feel like that might look boring. What about a green? Oh, green could be kind of cool. This is subject to change depending on whether I actually like it or not. I could use the purple in here. I feel like that doesn't work though. Maybe, I think I might do purple on this side then. So I definitely want purple in that little gap. However, I could do orange. No, maybe I want a different shade. Maybe I want something a bit lighter, a bit more neutral. I don't really know. Huh. Well, what about this one? I'm also not happy with this green. I want lots of bold, bright and interesting colours. I feel like I haven't quite gotten that. What about... no, that's got a pattern. Okay, I'm also going to add into the tab... You know, I'm going to take Lovestruck out completely and go for colours. So maybe something a bit more... I know I said dark. Might be regretting saying dark now. Or I could go for dark in here instead. I don't think it works next to the pink. I think that might be the problem. I want green somewhere though, that's the thing. Maybe I want a different green. Maybe something a bit more... that. Not next to the purple. Doesn't work next to the purple. However, does it work here? I still don't think it does. I've screwed myself over already. What if... Oh, I don't know. I'm looking at these houses here. What if I put a lighter pink? I like this. I'm not sure on the placement of the pink though. I might change that. Put the pink in here. And then put some pastel colours in instead. So I could put this one in. And have the pink as a bit more of a just kind of pop of colour. Or the other alternative is to put in the orange. Which I don't know. Or I could put in the yellow again. Which I kind of prefer. I'm going to spend so much time choosing colours, aren't I? Why did I decide to do such a rainbow house? No one said I couldn't do black. Okay, I say I can't do black. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of everything I've just done, I think, because I don't know what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm just gonna confuse myself even more if I don't kind of start from scratch. And I want to have another look in the debug menu. And have a look at more colour schemes. Because my original idea was to just go bright, but I don't know if that works with the kind of surroundings. I suck at building. That's what I have established today. Where are the colourful buildings? I've lost them all. Okay, they're kind of here. Okay, so this is the sort of thing I'm looking at, really. It's more pastels. I want to find these sorts of shades first. And there's this one as well. Oh, I really like this one. So these colours work quite well, I think. I'm going for more pastel, I think. So is that this colour? They use this colour as well. Do they use any of this? I don't think they do. And do use some of that. Maybe some of the yellow as well. More so the kind of muted yellow. It's not really that, is it, though? I guess there's that. This also might be partly base game as well. So if I add in the base game tag, I'm sure there'll be something that's kind of too light. Okay, I know it's not a colour that is used particularly, but that's a really cute one. Oh, what about that one instead? I want to lay this out like a mood board, almost. Could use that as a little accenty colour. I don't know. I might want to use one accent colour, but then leave the rest. Also want to have a bit of a look, see if there's any other colours. I want more of a mustardy yellow. I want this sort of yellow, and I don't think it really exists as far as I can tell. I also want this sort of blue, but I also don't think that exists. So I'm going to search under the yellow tag. Oh, I guess that one would work. There is a blue variant of it. Okay. I know these are supposed to be Greek, but they might work. I mean, Greece and Mexico aren't that far away from each other, I guess. It's a bit too bright, I think. Unless I'm just being completely silly. Could use that, maybe. Okay, I think I've got enough yellows to work with. I want to find some blue now. I want to see what it's like on the shadowed side as well. No. That could do. It's not great on the sunny side, it's better on the shadowed side. What about this? Okay, I could work with that. Okay, I've got a decent selection of those. I think it might be time to find some green. I want kind of a muted minty sort of colour. So yeah, this is cool, but it might not be what I want. Maybe something more like that. It's too muted. Oh, that. Oh, that. That might be okay. Maybe that as well. Yeah, I think that's all we're gonna get. That's fine. Okay. So, I'm slightly happier with this now. I've got my colours that I could use. I'd like to start with the pink, because this is the one singular pink that I know I want to use. And I'll put it on this side as well. Then I would like to put in a yellow as well. But I think it's probably a good idea to have the muted colours put in first. I don't know if that just looks like I've forgotten to paint the wall. I could put the blue in here. Something a bit like that. And then a light green. Is that too close to the blue? I think that's too close to the blue. So you could use a bit more of a pastel sort of colour. Is that still too close to the blue? Maybe. What about using a darker green? I kind of want this shade of green. maybe it's that one? It feels a bit too dark. It's probably because it is a bit too dark. Yep, that's more blue and also dark. These are also so dark. There is never the right shade, which is why I missed The Sims 3. Because of the colour wheel, it was so good. I know I spent half an hour picking colours, I'm so sorry. What about this one? Okay, it's muted, but not horrible. Or this one. Okay, I kind of changed my mind. Do I? I don't know. Oh my goodness. This is why I picked things. I'm out of green. Okay, that's wonderful. I'm gonna have to pick one. Or just not go with green entirely. I could do that instead. Is it boring? Yes. Is it a bit of a cop-out? Also, yes. Oh my goodness, I suck at building. And I no longer like the white. I don't like this white. I want a different colour, like cream. Or this sort of thing. But then I also don't think it's bold enough. I don't know. Let me have a think. I've been streaming half an hour. Okay. I thought it would be a nice challenge to come and try and do this. Do I now disagree with myself? Absolutely. My fan just fell off my table. I take more inspiration from the world, I think. So they do it really well. I want something that just fits in, but also there's this, which just doesn't. So I don't know if I also would like to bulldoze this lot as well and go for something a bit more like this, but these are supposed to be shops. Can go further when it's like this. Okay, they've got some detached houses around here. But I want to build something like these. Or I could do something with more subtle colours like that. Oh, this is really cute. And that's literally just 3 colours. Maybe I'm building too big of a shell. Maybe I just need 3 panels. Okay, well this was an absolute flop and I'm so sorry. I think it's probably worth ending the stream now. I know I've only streamed for like nearly 40 minutes. It's 35 minutes. And we have achieved not much. However, I think I need to actually do some planning into this. I don't think I'm at the point now yet where I can freestyle builds. Today was a learning lesson, I guess. So I hope you all have a brilliant rest of your day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.